Alright, so our goal for today's video is to permanently damage our opponents, making them always want to never go up against Groudon Ho-Ho ever again. And this is a great first battle for us. They got Latios, Uxie, Urshifu, Zacian, Tapu Koko, and the Dragapult. This is bringing back some pretty cool Sun and Moon vibes with that Tapu Koko. Okay, you know what? I actually kind of like that team. But yes, our goal is to permanently demolish our opponents. And you know what? I think we can. I think we can definitely do this. Look at our Ho-Ho really quickly. We're walking out with the weakness policy. DUSCLOP'S is here. Basically for our Groudon. Setting up the gravity, we can set up a trick room with them as well to get speed control and stuff, and I think honestly that's the route to go for this game one. And then we have the Cherim, which for the ones that do not know, Cherim gives our team a plus attack and plus special defense when the sun is active. I don't think we'll be showcasing him off in the first game. I want to bring Rillaboom just for some real estate in the back, having that nice little fake out pivot. But you know what? Cherim is a good Pokemon. It makes your team so much stronger if the sun is set up. That's the only way Flower Gift will activate. But when the sun is set up, you know what? Cherim's helping your team hit so hard. You have the helping hand, so when you pair that with a move like Pressman's Blades, you actually have a shot to KO both Pokemon. That's really powerful. Alright, so Latios and Uxie on the board to lead things off for my opponent. Alright, so we got the Clops. So do Latios. Oh, this thing wants to hit hard. Alright, so we got the Clops. We got the Groudon. You know what? I do not want that Latios to outspeed us all day, every day. Let's go ahead and set up a Trick Room. I'm going to set up a Sword Stance as well. The cool thing is with Gravity, Pokemon that have the Levitate ability really struggle because we practically nullify their ability. We nullify the Levitators. We nullify the flying type when we set up a Gravity. Everything is on the ground. Fair game for our Pressman's Blades. Now I have the Lumberry on this Groudon. So if he goes to sleep, he goes to sleep. And then we wake up, eat our Lumberry, and we're all good to go. So you know what? I'm not too worried about that yawn right there. I'm a +2 Groudon, about to hit Pressman's Blade to hit 2 Levitate Pokemon. Because thanks to our gravity. Let's go, Groudon. Shadow Ball coming out, doing very minimum damage, right? Oh yeah, DUSCLOP'S eating that up. Got a special defense drop, but you know what? Who cares? We're hitting Pressman's Blades out here. Latios is down. Uxie is almost down. Ladies and gentlemen, where's that Levitate? They don't have it. Levitate gone. Gone in the wind. Groudon falls asleep, but like I said, I have the Lumberry. At first I was thinking about running the White Herb, but I kept running into scenarios where everyone wanted to keep burning my Groudon. So I was like, you know what? I'll run the Lumberry, and we'll be in a good spot. And you know what? Zacian comes out. Zacian naturally just outspeeds Groudon. We're actually a beat Groudon, but I'll guarantee you we'll outspeed them in Trick Room. And you know what? That's all good and dandy. Let's see if we can actually knock Uxie out with this knife. If we can, then we get full power on our... Unfortunately, barely hangs on. Uxie sets up the Stealth Rocks. Alright, Zacian. Let me see you. Can you live this Pressman's Blade? It's 100% accurate. +2 Groudon? No, you can't live it. Uxie goes down. Zacian goes down. Ladies and gentlemen, this first game looking good for our boys, DUSCLOP'S and Groudon. Getting to showcase their abilities early in today's video. Tapu Koko, never heard of you. Let me just hit you real quick with a Good old Pressmas Blades. It'd be kind of funny if, and it just needs to be what he does. If we do not KO his Tapu Koko, that he just goes for Thunderbolt onto our Groudon, admitting his defeat. That's what he needs to do. But we all know Groudon plus DUSCLOP'S will probably pick up this KO. Tapu Koko just naturally outspeeds us. He actually runs. Good game. Let's get to game number 2. Alright, game number 2. We're going up against a Lapras, Cinderace, Zacian, Calyrex, Ice Rider, Venusaur, and Zapdos. You know what? That gravity attack looks great again against that Zapdos, man. I want to pull it off again. Good leads, though, here. Like I said, Groudon. Cherrim is also still considered a great lead with Groudon. DUSCLOP'S is phenomenal, as you've seen. Ho-Ho is not that bad either. It kind of gives you a nice little, like, what do I want to do? Well, we can lead both, and then we can find out. But I do not want to run the chance that they leave Venusaur, and then they try and put Ho-Ho asleep. I could go Groudon Rillaboom or Groudon Cherrim. I like the Cherrim. We talked high on Cherrim, so that's good. I still think you gotta bring the Ho-Ho. And then in the back, last member of the team. They may be trying to set up their own trick room. We can combat that with potentially Rillaboom. So let's go. We got this. Because Rillaboom's nice against the Lapras if he decides to bring that. Groudon just doesn't not want to fight a Lapras. Neither does Ho-Ho. So Rillaboom's kind of just there to kind of help with those pesky water types. And Lapras is definitely a pesky water type in my book. We have Heliolisk too. Heliolisk, I just don't think would do the greatest against this team because this team looks like it's a semi-trick room team. And Heliolisk thrives with the speed. The only problem is with this team I found is that we do not have a Tailwind setter. We're rocking out more of the Trick Room setter mode. So that's something I might have to try and fix with this team. But nonetheless, let's get game number 2 started. Zacian Lapras versus Groudon and Cherrim. You know what? I got the super effective Pressmas Blades right here. Unlocked. We could actually hit that, and that would do a lot of damage. Helping Hand, why not? Because Cherrim's damage output is not the best. So might as well Helping Hand it. Get that +1 in attack, plus a Helping Hand. Groudon, you better hit this. You better not miss these Pressmas Blades. We got DUSCLOP'S on the team for a reason. But we didn't bring him this time. Alright, he does switch to Zacian now. He's smart. Let's see. Cinderace. He's not that smart. Helping Hand, Cherrim. Alright, Groudon should be the fastest thing. He should easily outspeed this Lapras. So like I said, we're jolly. Max speed Groudon. We almost take out the Lapras. He's only hanging on because of the focus sash. Cinderace goes down. Fantastic start for Groudon and Cherrim. Ice Beam comes out. Who you hitting? Cherrim. Not the Cherrim. You can hit the Groudon, but now you've unleashed angry Groudon. You've hit his boy Cherrim. More girl. You hit his girl Cherrim. I don't know the gender actually. But either way, you hit his buddy, and now you're going to pay the price. That's what it comes down to. Cherrim's a girl, by the way. You know what? Heat Crash on the Calyrex. We're going to take that Lapras out with a Pollen Puff. Because Pollen Puff, for the ones that do not know, if I target my own Groudon, it actually heals me back up. But if I target an enemy Pokemon, I can actually do a little bit of damage to him. He is Dynamaxing that Calyrex. I was expecting you to try and set up Trick Room. Good play on my opponent's part. That's all I can say. Good play. Because I'm going for the Heat move, and there's not much I can do. Heat Crash will not hit Groudon will shake his head. No, I cannot hit that thing. He weighs more than me, boss. What do you think about that? I was like, yeah, you're right. Max Hellstorm coming out at us, though. Cherim, you're hitting the Cherim. You're not even worried about the threat of a Groudon. You're gonna be hitting the Cherim. You're getting a chilling Nay boost, though, so that makes you really, really scary. I have a feeling that this thing is also weakness policy. Like, I'm just getting weakness policy vibes from this thing, and I don't really like that. Okay. Let's go into Ho-Ho. I'm gonna have to Dynamax either Ho-Ho or Groudon. Let's see. Zacian. This is actually kind of tough. Because I know neither one of their attacks, like I will have to double. And that might just be a good enough reason right there to double into the Calyrex, right? Or do we try and take out the Zacian first? Max Flare. Actually, if we're going to do that, we might as well just Max Quake. No, you got Max Flare to get the sun back up. Ooh, this is a tough one. This one's a tough one. We'll Max Flare you. You'll outspeed me. Sacred Fire you. Hopefully we can get a burn on this Calyrex. That would be fantastic stuff. We're having to respond to our opponent's Dynamax here. Having to respond basically due to them having the Dynamax. They kind of put us in a pickle. So let's see what we can do. I would love to get out of this turn without losing a single Pokemon here, because that would practically mean that we've won the game. Let's see, Behemoth Blade coming out. I know you're going into the Groudon. Come on, Groudon, you gotta take this. I know it's double damage and everything. Fantastic, you do take it. 88 damage, 88 health left. We go for that Max Flare to set up the sun. Not enough to pick up the Zacian, though. Very, very unfortunate, but our Ho-Ho will have a boost to its Sacred Fire. Can we get the burn, please? Like I said, I think this thing's weakness policy. There it is. It does not look like we got the burn. Unfortunate. Max Overgrowth going into the Groudon slot. You know what? That's alright. Groudon, you've done your part. We weakened the Zacian. We actually weakened the Calyrex very well, too. Ho-Ho's in a great spot. We're going to bring out the Rillaboom. And Ho-Ho gets a choice. Do we take out the Zacian? Or do we take out the Calyrex here? To me, the answer is obvious to try and go and take out the Calyrex. The only issue is, since it's weakness policy, I do have a feeling it has Protect. I do have that feeling that it will be carrying Protect. So that makes things a little bit tougher. But I think we have to make this play. If we can fake out the Zacian, right, this turn, and Sacred Fire the Calyrex. If he has Protect, actually it's not the end of the world. He does not go for Max Guard. Fantastic. And this should be the game. Sacred Fire takes out the Calyrex. Well, all that's left is this Zacian. We can actually Glassy Glide and probably pick up the KO with Rillaboom. If he does end up going for an attack, he has to choose between Rillaboom or Ho-Ho, and I don't think he can KO both of us. So I think we're in a fantastic spot. Both Pokemon are at full health. Things are looking good. Battle has been canceled. We permanently damaged our second opponent of the game. Alright, let's get to battle number 3. Battle number 3. We are going up against an Indeedee, Zacian, Calyrex Shadow this time. Very interesting. Let's see how we can beat this. Incineroar, Thundurus, and Tyranitar. Okay, what do we need to do here? I'm really kind of scared of the Calyrex Shadow lead. And to be honest, what do we do against that? I think what we need to do is lead Groudon, Rillaboom. First thing, have Cherim in the back. What that does is if I'm in that weird situation, I can actually switch Groudon out or Rillaboom out and bring Cherim in to give us that special defensive boost that I think that we definitely need, because they might actually leave Indeedee too, though. That Indeedee Calyrex Shadow would be so tough. Tell you what, actually, this may be the wrong play. Let's go DUSCLOP'S, have the Cherim in the back, and have Ho-Ho. No Ho-Ho. We'll bring the Rillaboom. We're leaving the Ho-Ho on the bench to try and win using the Cherim and DUSCLOP'S combination with our Groudon. If we can get this Trick Room set up too, though, we're in a great spot. Like we can set up Trick Room, turn 1, set up a Swords Dance like we did in game number 1. We might be in a good enough spot to win. Alright, so he does lead exactly what I thought he was going to do. Alright, so we pretty much know. Like, this is pretty obvious, actually, that he's going to go for the Astro Barrage and Follow Me. And that should get a lot of damage on our Groudon. It will not, hopefully it does not KO. Let's see, Life Orb and Focus Sash. Okay, so that's a Life Orb. Ooh, that's going to hit really hard. I do believe we will survive. Let's get that Swords Dance up. Let's go for the biggest Trick Room you've ever seen in your life. And let's see what happens. Life Orb, Astro Barrage coming at me. How well do we take it? We do take it. Both mons living about 60 HP. Unfortunately, Indeedee did not go for Follow Me. It's going for that Expanding Force. Can Groudon survive? That's the biggest question. Groudon does not survive. Unfortunately, we lost our Restricted. And that's the Life Orb? Indeedee is the Life Orb. That caught me off guard. Alright, Rillaboom, you're going to have to carry us in this game. Like, is this even possible? Come on, Rillaboom, you gotta win. We got the Trick Room up for you. Let's actually see who he may have in the back. He may have that Incineroar. Whew. Losing that is gonna hurt. Alright. First things first. Let's get rid of that. Go into the Cherim. Give our Rillaboom as much power as possible. I don't think he necessarily needs it for this KO, but he'll need it for other KOs, and Cherim's going to be here to give us a nice special defensive boost. Alright, we got to get this Dynamax going. We got to see if we can make a comeback in this, because we're definitely behind, losing ground on turn 1 to a Life Orb Indeedee. Alright, so the ones that have been playing VGC practically non-stop, is Life Orb Indeedee that common? Or is this just this player's Pokemon? Like, has that became a thing? Or because that definitely threw me off. Like, I was not expecting a Life Orb Indeedee. Astro Barrage comes out. Rillaboom taking it like a champ. Cherim sitting about half HP though. That's alright though. That's alright. Let's go. We do know he is Focus Sashed. Unfortunately, that makes things really tough because we had to double hit him, basically. Let's see. Next Pokemon will be the Tyranitar. Okay. Okay. Flower Gift will disappear. We do have Sunny Day. Like, that is not out of the realm of possibilities for us to go for that. I'm fine with this play, actually. Let's go for the drum solo and Sunny Day. Set the Sunny Day back up. Would that benefit us, though, any? Can Cherrim live in Astral Barrage if we set up a Sunny Day? There's a chance. So let's go for it, because if Cherrim can survive this turn, we're looking alright. He is, or she is Dynamaxing, probably, hopefully, the Tyranitar. Fantastic. Like, honestly, I feel like Rillaboom is still capable of taking out this Tyranitar, just because Rillaboom just has that great of attack. Oh no, he's slower. But he's going into the Rillaboom. Fantastic there. Going for the darkness, though. That's not really good for Cherrim, as it does give us a special defensive drop. Alright, Max Drum Solo. Let's see if we can get this KO. We're in grassy terrain and everything. Nice. Fantastic. Tyranitar goes down. Critical hit. Possibility. May have needed it. But you know what? I will take my luck where I can get it. Sunny Day comes back up. Alright, Cherrim. But that special defensive drop, unfortunately, I don't think you'll be taking this Astral Barrage. But maybe you'll make it to where Rillaboom can take it a little bit nicer. Let's find out. Astral Barrage comes out. We're sitting at 78 HP with Rillaboom right now. Alright. I'm at that point where we got Dusclops in the bag, and that's our last Pokemon, and he is in the red. Trick Room should be up for another turn, though. Zacian comes out. I don't necessarily know if we had the answer to beat Zacian, to tell you the honest truth. Alright, so, because we can't hit him with our hardest attack, very effective. We got to get rid of... This turn needs to be a turn where we get rid of this Calyrex. So, that's the play I gotta make. We can actually Pain Split. Would that do me any better? Keep Dusclops alive, wouldn't it? Pain Split. Does it affect the Ghost type? We'll find out. We'll find out together. Alright, Pain Split. Fantastic. It does affect the Ghost type. So it gives Dusclops a lot of HP back. That might be how we win. If we win. Because Calyrex going down for the count. Finally getting that thing off the board. Fantastic stuff. Zacian's gonna go for the Behemoth Blade. Probably into the Rillaboom slot. And Rillaboom is down. So we got Dusclops versus the Zacian. This looks like it's gonna be tough. How many turns of Trick Room do we have left too? That's the next biggest thing. We got one more turn. Nightshade. And you know what? It's not the end of the world, because I can reset the Trick Room. And as long as I have Trick Room on my side, I do think we got this. It's not a forgiven. I mean, we definitely could still lose. Because, I mean, we still haven't seen how hard he can hit our Dusclops. This Dusclops is not Eevee trained to being a defensive Dusclops, as it actually is a special defensive Dusclops. Come on, buddy. Fantastic stuff, fantastic. 31 HP. All day, every day, setting up the Trick Room in this situation. And now I want a Pain Split. And that will get me back to the HP amount that I probably need to survive another Behemoth Blade. So the idea is to Pain Split, and then Nightshade. We'll see how much damage he does to us too after. Even if we're alive, we may be dead because that did a lot of damage. Let's find out. Let's find out. Because I mean, he can go for a Protect right here, stall it out a little bit, but I mean, it could be inevitable. You know, that's 5 turns. You're not going Protect, attack, protect, attack. You know, I mean, let's see what happens. Let's see. Quick attack. Okay. You quick attack again if you want. Like, I don't know what that was about. It looks like Grassy Terrain has ended. And it looks like 2 Nightshades. He must have misclicked. That's what it had to be, right? But 2 Nightshades may not even be enough to pick up a KO. He should be sitting about 4 HP after this. If I went for another Nightshade. So we have to go for a Pain Split here. Sitting at 10 HP, guys. 10 HP. If I go for Nightshade, he's going to survive. We have to go. How many turns of Trick Room is there? 2. We got to go for Pain Split. And I don't think that's going to give me enough HP back. I really do not think that's going to be giving me enough HP. I think our opponent just, yeah, we're at 32. No. Behemoth Blade comes in, gets the KO onto our Dusclops, and that will be the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are new, this is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out on a bang. Critical hit on the Dusclops. Guys, I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.